What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool Fulham post-match analysis and reaction video. And what a crazy, mad, bonkers game. If you enjoyed that game, make sure to leave a like on this video. If you enjoy these kind of reaction videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. Liverpool were losing in the 87th minute and 86 and a half minutes to be precise. Liverpool were losing 3-2 to Fulham at home once again, because Liverpool have lost to Fulham previously at home during the COVID season, but still. And 1.5 minutes later, Liverpool were leading again. Liverpool scored 4 of the best goals that you will ever see in the Premier League. At least 2 of them are goal of the season contenders. The Trent Alexander-Arnold free kick. Mwah, what a beauty. I know it's given as an own goal to Leno, because the ball is probably bouncing on the line and Leno touches it and that's how it goes in, but still, that should be Trent's free kick goal. It was absolutely out of this world. But Liverpool defensively with Kelleher in goal, that was always a worry that Liverpool would concede, but we didn't expect that Liverpool would concede 3 goals to Fulham. Fulham had like 5 shots on target and they scored 3 of them. And to be fair, the third Fulham goal was the most concerning in terms of the whole defense just completely lost the plot. They lost concentration. Van Dijk and Tsimikas were completely losing concentration. The second Fulham goal, Kelleher should have kept it out. Alisson saves that. A little bit lucky that Liverpool won this game, because Liverpool scored some absolute worldies that they usually score every 30 games. Now we scored 3 of them in one game. Usually Liverpool score a beautiful goal like that every 10-15 games, and the worldie every 20 or 30 games, but Liverpool scored 3 of them. The McAllister goal, honestly, that's, in my opinion, that's goal of the season. So far, I haven't seen a better goal in the Premier League. The ball ricochets to McAllister, and from 35 yards. First time, he just unleashes an absolute thunderbolt. It's curling into the top corner perfectly. Leno is a brilliant goalkeeper and he had absolutely no chance whatsoever to save that. And at 2-1 I thought, yeah, let's go, Liverpool, let's go for it. And then Liverpool concede again just before half time. Iwobi was pretty electric for Liverpool. The first goal was scored by the former Liverpool player Harry Wilson after a really good play. He was left wide open in the box and he slots it home into the far corner. But the second goal from a Fulham corner, that's the most disappointing, I think, because Kenny Tete is on a side and he flicks it on, and Kelleher should save it. He should kick it out or he should save it. Instead, he fumbles the ball, it trickles over the line. It's an embarrassing goal to concede. But then, Liverpool had more than enough chances in the second half to win the game. I mean, in total, we had 26 shots. Fulham just had 9. I mean, when we beat Lask 4-0, the statistics were pretty similar. We had 12 shots on target, scored 4 of them. Leno made some amazing saves. And Darwin Núñez hits the post after Salah should have had another assist. I mean, Salah must be tearing his hair out. He would get literally double the assists if Darwin Núñez would finish like the majority of his chances. I don't hate the guy. I love Darwin Núñez. His hairstyle today was absolutely brilliant and he was so unlucky not to score. He should be scoring more of these chances. Salah had 2 assists, potential assists, to Darwin Núñez. If he finishes one of them, it's 3-2 Liverpool. Who knows, maybe we see the game out. And instead, Liverpool got punished. They were lackluster in possession, sometimes giving the ball away very cheaply. Gravenberch, I thought, had probably his worst game in a Liverpool shirt. I didn't really understand what Jurgen Klopp was trying to do with the substitutions. I think we switched formation. We put Gomez as the inverted right back and we put Trent in midfield. And in the end it worked because Liverpool won the game. What I didn't agree with is taking Szoboszlai and McAllister off the pitch because they were 2 of our best midfielders. I think Gravenberch should have been substituted, but maybe Jurgen Klopp wanted to to save them for the midweek game, and he took them off as a precaution not to get any injuries. And then Joao Matip picked up an injury, in the 69th minute. Konate came on and he was pretty good as well. But, Joe Gomez came on for McAllister and Gakpo came on for Szoboszlai, and Gakpo slotted into midfield, which was okay, and Gomez as right back was also doing pretty well. But I wouldn't have taken McAllister off. I would have taken off maybe Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. McAllister had a pretty good game, and then Bobby Reed scores, 3 substitutes combined in the end. Top Kearney crosses it, and that's the problem. Van Dijk and Tsimikas are just ball watching at the back post, and Bobby Reed towers above them and heads it home. Kelleher wasn't at fault for that goal, but you are never that assured at the back when Kelleher is in goal, because he's just not a commanding goalkeeper. He's not a big, strong and brilliant shot stopper like Alisson is. Alisson is just the best goalkeeper in the world, and Kelleher is maybe not even a Premier League standard goalkeeper. I'm not even sure. The most important thing is Liverpool then had the biggest 10 minutes of their lives plus stoppage time, and in the end we turned it around in the most dramatic, most incredible fashion. It's a classic Liverpool comeback, and Wataruendo, a lot of people were questioning Jurgen Klopp's substitution. When you want to win the game, why bring on Wataruendo for Ryan Gravenberch? This was a huge 10 minutes for Endo, who came on in the 83rd minute. In the end it turned into a 15 minutes, and he scores his first Premier League goal at the perfect time, 87th minute. He gets the ball from Salah in front of goal, outside of the box, with the whole of the defense in front of him, and he curls in an absolute beauty into the top corner. So hats off to Endo, brilliant, and hopefully that will give him a lot of confidence, and he should get some credit from you guys, the Liverpool fans, because Endo is a very hard-working player. He's not a world-class defensive midfielder like we wanted, yes, but he's a very good squad player, and he contributed massively today to Liverpool winning. And just 1 minute later, Liverpool get the ball back very quickly from Fulham, and then it's a floating cross from Gomez, I think, to the back post. Tsimikas heads it back to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who takes a touch and then rifles in an absolute brilliant goal into the near post bottom corner through a crowd of bodies. Nobody could block the shot. Leno had no chance, and Trent did an iconic celebration running out to the Kop. I absolutely loved that winner. We were watching it with my wife and we were celebrating like crazy. It was absolutely a brilliant moment. Liverpool, I absolutely love you, and these are the games why we adore the Premier League. And it's a massive 3 points for Liverpool. Because had we lost this game, we would have been in danger of being 5 points behind Arsenal already. After 14 games, we are at about 35% of the season done, or 40%, something like that. And to be 5 points behind Arsenal would have been a nightmare. But thankfully Liverpool turned it around. Now we are still 2 points behind Arsenal. But Man City at the moment are drawing with Tottenham. Son scored a goal and then 3 minutes later scored an own goal. And then I started recording this video. And Aston Villa only drew with Bournemouth. Newcastle beat Man United yesterday. Brighton lost to Chelsea. So Liverpool at the moment are looking like a team who could be really good for the top 4. And I think if we can finally put a winning run together, we could be in contention for the title race, because we beat Brentford after drawing to Luton. That was a hugely disappointing game, but at least Liverpool got a point at the death. And then Liverpool rescued all 3 points at the death today. But we can't make this a habit. We can't keep conceding a lot of goals in games, and we can't keep this shaky defending up. And Joao Matip being injured is a concern, because Konate came back after being 1 month out injured. So if Liverpool get more injuries in the defensive department, that will be a worry. At least Joe Gomez is back to his best, and hopefully Konate can stay fit for this crazy schedule. We go to Sheffield United on Wednesday. That's a must-win game. Sheffield United are by far the worst team the Premier League has seen for the last at least 5 years, maybe even more. And then we go to Crystal Palace on a Saturday early kickoff. That will be a really tough one as well. And 1 week later, or 8 days later, we play Man United at Anfield. That's a massive game. And we have to win all of these games, because after that, after the Man United game, we play West Ham in the League Cup quarterfinals. We can rotate the team there, and then we play the big one, Arsenal at Anfield, one day before Christmas. And it just came out that Liverpool will play Arsenal in the FA Cup third round at the Emirates. It's one of the worst possible draws, and I don't understand how these draws are rigged against Liverpool so many times, because Liverpool almost always get Premier League opposition under Jurgen Klopp in the third round of the FA Cup, where you have the highest chance to get a lower league opposition. Liverpool almost never do get a lower league opposition, and when we do get lower league opposition in the early few rounds, we get to the final and we win the FA Cup. That happened in 2022, but in all the other seasons Liverpool get Premier League opposition early, and usually we get knocked out early because we have to rotate the team. But I'm hearing that 1 week after the Liverpool-Newcastle game, we will play the FA Cup game against Arsenal. So I really hope that Liverpool will field a very, very strong lineup in that game. But I think we will miss Mo Salah for that one. Hopefully Diogo Jota will be back from his injury, because he is the Arsenal killer. He absolutely loves playing against Arsenal, especially in the League Cup and also in the Premier League. Diogo Jota loves scoring goals against Arsenal. Hopefully we'll be back fit for that game. So the injuries are mounting up for Liverpool. Now we have Alisson, Robertson and Matip out for an extended period of time. That's potentially 3 starting players out for Liverpool. You could argue Konate is probably our first choice, but he's just coming back from injury. So Liverpool probably have to rely on maybe Joe Gomez in some games. And to be honest, Joe Gomez so far has been a really, really good surprise. Last season he was a shambles. This season he's back to his best, as I said. Probably is well, after his injury, and he's back to his best. Hopefully we can rely on him, because we need to. Kelleher in goal is a liability, and we have to pray that Alisson comes back as soon as possible. He will probably be back for the Man United game. Hopefully, fingers crossed. The most important thing is Liverpool got the 3 points, and now I'm off to watch the Man City Tottenham game. Come on, Tottenham, get something at Man City. That would be absolutely huge for Liverpool and for the title race. I still think it will be between Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool who wins the title. And Arsenal look very strong and very solid. Liverpool just need to do better defensively. Conceding 3 goals at home to Fulham and the amount of chances that they created is a big concern. But I think one of the reasons is probably because of Kelleher, and he's not as commanding, and he doesn't control and instruct the defense as well as Alisson does. We need Kelleher to get this experience so he can become a better goalkeeper. And let me know what you think about the game and of the beautiful Liverpool goals that Liverpool scored. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.